The P-Line EndurX no fade braid, guaranteed for life, not to fade. One of the problems, that everybody runs into when they're fishing braid is the color goes away. It ends up on your hand, it ends up on your reels, it ends up on your rods, and that first 40 feet of line ends up being a different color than the rest of the line. And so P-Line has come up with a zero fade guaranteed braid. How would you make it zero fade?
So what they do is they pre-dye the gel spun polyethylene. So most traditional braids will use a white base gel spun polyethylene. They are pre-dyeing this. So the thing with the raw material is it's hydrophobic. It doesn't absorb any water, it doesn't absorb any type of coating. So on a traditional braid, it's just a surface coating, where this is dyed into the fibers themselves, so it's not going to fade.
So that you actually put the color for the braid inside the material itself instead of on the outside coating, to where that's where people see it coming off. The zero fade helps you in what situation? What situations were you guys trying to help fishermen with that color?
Well, I think the frustrating thing with most people fishing braid is you get a braid, whether it's blue or green or whatever color, and within a month or two, it's turned white. Or it's got the faded look. Even though it still retains a lot of its breaking strength, it looks weathered, it looks tired. With the no fade braid, whatever color you buy, electric green, you're gonna have electric green 6 months down the line. There's a reason you bought electric green. You wanna be able to manage your line in certain situations, whether you're forward facing sonar, whether you're trolling multiple lines, out on the Great Lakes, you might be float fishing for steelhead. You wanna be able to see that bright line. You don't want that color fading away.
After it fades away, obviously you don't get to see it with the high vis. So with the Monster Green and the Midnight Black, now these are both subtle colors. Fishing stuff that the black is for, steelhead or punching or frog fishing, right? So with that color, you're looking to, obviously, you're doing those types of applications. What other kind of things are important for these two colors, for the green and the black?
Well, I think both of these colors are meant to be stealthy. If you're using the electric green, it's really obtrusive. So if fish are line shy, probably not what you would want to use. But let's say that we're throwing frogs on the mats. Black seems to be a really popular color with the bass fishermen. Surf fishing, guys are fishing a lot of different colors out on the beach, but the green, the Monster Green works really well. I hate to just pigeonhole it into certain applications,
right,
but these two colors are more of a stealthy low vis, where this is more of a high vis.
Yep, and guaranteed for life, not to fade. P-Line EndurX.